So today I've got a pretty interesting topic for you guys. So here are a few words that these words sometimes makes us a little uncomfortable and makes us a little confused. So I'm here to destroy the confusion and help you understand or have a better understanding of these words. So let's go and start with the word hear and listen. So what is the difference between hear and listen? So let me change the color of my pen. So if I write I am listening to my teacher. Okay? And if I write I hear noises of my neighbor. Okay, so between these two sentences there's a main difference. Okay, listening is something that you do intentionally. Okay, okay, you do that by intention, and hearing is something that which is done unintentionally. Okay, unintentionally. So let me give you another example. Okay, unintentionally. So when you are in home and there's the noises of your neighbor coming to your ear, it is something unintentional. You're not trying to listen to their voices. It is something that naturally comes to your ear. So this is the thing that you don't do by yourself, but it comes to your ear. Let's go to the previous example. So in this example, listening is something that you do by yourself. So when your teacher, for example, talks or maybe someone is talking, you are paying attention to them, and here you're actually doing something intentionally, and the one who does this action is you. So the main difference between hear and listen is that listen is something that you do by yourself, and hearing is something which is done by itself. So according to the grammar, this is an action verb. Okay, this is an action verb, and this is a non-action verb, or other people call it stative verb. Okay, let's go to the other one, variant 2. Let me write an example for you guys. If I say the coffee is very hot. Okay, and with the second example, if I say the coffee is too hot. Let me address or make the differences clear between these two sentences. In here I used very, and in the other sentence I used too. So too means that the coffee is that much hot that I can't drink it. But the previous example, it says that the coffee is hot, but regardless of that I can still drink it. Okay, so this is a positive sentence. Okay, and this is a negative sentence. So that means beside the coffee being the first sentence, beside the coffee being so hot, I can drink it. Actually, I can go and drink that coffee. So it is so hot, but I can still drink it. Okay, it's okay for me to drink this coffee. I'm able to drink that. It is not a problem for me to drink it. But in the other sentence, if someone says that the coffee is too hot, that means it is extremely hot that I can't drink it. It is impossible for me to drink the coffee until it gets cold. So this is the main difference between it. Let's write another example, another really simple example. This this box is heavy. I'm sorry, this box is very heavy. So in this situation, it means that the box is heavy, but I can but still I can move it. Okay, I can still move it. If I write it like this, this box is too heavy. That means the box is that much heavy that I can't move it, that I cannot move it. So let me illustrate it very shortly. This is a positive sentence, okay? That shows positivity beside that box being very heavy, and this one shows negativity. Okay, so this is the box, right? So this is the box, and also in here I also have a box. Okay, so in the first sentence, for me it is really easy, or it is pretty easy for me to move it. So it is easy for me. Moving of the box is pretty easy for me. But in the second sentence, the box is this much heavy that I can't move it. Okay, so this is a negative sentence. Let's go to the other example. Let's go to the other thing, which is right here. What is the difference, or what are the difference between watch and look? So between those two, the difference is very slight. I'm gonna tell you guys in a minute, but be sure to be really careful. Okay, so suppose two situations. Okay, the first situation is someone tries to watch a movie, and you ask for a clock. Okay, so here I have a clock. Let me illustrate this for you. So here's the clock. Okay, 6, 3, and 9. So here we go. So here's the clock. Okay, and here's the TV. Here's a giant TV. So I have a TV right here. So in the TV there's a show, right? There's a show, and here's a clock. So for the clock, listen guys, pay really close attention. So in the clock, when you say clock to someone, you're looking at the clock for a really short time. So in here you have to use look, okay, because it's for the short time. Okay, so if you're in front of a TV at this moment, you're not looking, you're actually watching. Okay, you watch the TV because it is for the long time. So this is pretty easy. Let me conclude the meaning of these two words. Watch is also seeing, and look is also seeing, but look is for the short time, but watch is for the long time. In front of the TV, you sit down for 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, maybe even 6 hours. But when it comes to the clock, you only look at it for maybe a 30-second, okay? 30-second or maybe 5-second. It is not that long. So for the things, for activities which are related to seeing, but it is short, you use look. And for the actions which are related to seeing, but they are long, you use watch. Okay, so let's write a few examples. Let me write it like an exercise. That would be really cool if I write it that way. So my clothes. So which one is the correct one? Watch at my clothes or look at my clothes? I think the answer, or the correct answer, is look at my clothes, because when you're looking at your friend's clothes, you're looking for a really short time, maybe 5 seconds, 30 seconds, or at a maximum of 1 minute, but you don't watch them for maybe 5 hours or something like that. Let me write another one. Let's the circus. Okay, so in here, which one is the correct one? If I use, should I say let's look the circus or let's watch the circus? So circus is something which is an exhibition. Actually, for an exhibition, you spend a little longer time than the other activities related to seeing. So in here, you use watch. Let's watch the circus. You don't say look the circus, because it is an action which is not done for a really short time. It is done for a really long time. So in here you use look, and in here you use watch. Thank you guys. تشکر از دیدن از این ویدیو. امید که لذت برده باشین. اگر پیشنهادهای دیگه درباره انگلیسی دارین میتونین از من بپرسین. من ویدیو میسازم. بازم تشکر.